Hi everyone, back on for Make a Card Monday. Now, I'm not going to be recreating this card. I'll be making one with similar ideas. The text is using the Tim Holtz holiday dice, and the gift boxes were using a square punch and just cutting them down. The paper is actually washi tape, just over the top of white paper, white cardstock, and the bows were actually larger bows. It was a little bit bigger than that one, and what I done was just made them smaller, cut the ends off, and I've used the ends on these two to make it look like it's wrapped around the present, and then I've backed it on gold cardstock, and then that's ready just to go into a card base. But I have been doing some other wee bits and bobs, and I have another few wee presents ready to get put onto a card. These ones I have just wrapped with red baker's twine, and they can just, oops, that one's not quite dry yet, it's got pin flare. You can just layer them up at the bottom of your card, and then put your sentiment above it and put your card round about. The other idea I've got is I have used this. It is flat and it's not, the glitter's actually like embossed into it. It's a nice card. This is from a Kaisercraft, no I'm a liar, it's a Bo Bunny collection. Paper pad. I think I got it as a freebie in a magazine, but I can't remember. So I've used this one here, and I've got this bit up here left, but I'm thinking that would do nice on a DL card with maybe a gold or a red foil background, so that'll be getting used for that. So I've decided to use the spotty side, and I'm just putting it on with a wee bit of tacky glue. As I said, Christmas cards should be able to get done really quickly because you do need to do so many of them. That's central enough for me. And as I said, I've cut out a few of these little squares from the same cardstock, and what I done before was just cut them down, so you maybe have one that's a full size in the centre, then maybe a smaller one there, cut that one in half so it's a wee tiny one in the front, maybe have a tall one. Ian, I'm filming, I'm just saying, maybe have a wee tall one tucked in there. I heard you. I heard you. So we've got that as well at our parcels, and you can use like these small acrylic embellishments. These ones are wee bows that I bought from China. You can put them at the top of it if you wished, just spotted along to add some decoration. And I have got the word winter. I did have wishes as well. I've dropped it. 2 seconds. prophecies today. Winter wishes. So if I move that over there a wee bit. There we go. So that's both of them fit on there. And we can pull these down just a little bit. There we go. So that could be your ideal layout for it. Okay, so that's one idea, using the parcel idea. And as I said, everyone's got a punch of some description. This one is a woodware. I don't even know the size of it. It's 2.5 centimetre square. So it's ideal in just cutting them down to different sizes and shapes. You've got an arrangement of parcels there. You could add your baker's twine round it. You could add maybe a wee strip of your washi tape. If you've got another Christmassy washi tape, wrap it round the middle. Totally up to you. The other idea that I've got here is I have got some snowflakes that I'm going to add. And these are really quick and easy to do. Like that. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so the punches that I've used for that were, where did I put it? I used that one there, which is another woodware one, I'm sure, and this one is an X-cut. It's quite a nice one, although it is quite hard to punch through card. What you might be better doing is using paper and then embossing it, but it's totally up to you. So I'm going to put my Winter Wishes wording on first, and I'm just using Anita's tacky glue. And I'm just putting on wee spots here and there. I'm not flooding it. Right, so that's winter. And I'll put that up nearer the top area. And I think there's 16 or 17 dies in that collection, and there's quite a few really nice words. You've got like Merry and Bright, Jingle, Twinkle, Noel, plus you've got your standard Merry Christmas, Believe, Season Greetings, and you can mix and match, which I like. Move that down a wee bit. Oh, well, there. So I've got that in position. Then I've got this punch out, and this is quite decorative, so it's quite fragile. But you could use die cuts. Whoops, so easy. If you have a smaller snowflake die, it would work just as well. Just cleaning that glue off that I spilt. There we go. And we'll just add some of these smaller snowflakes on. And these little snowflakes, I tend to pump out quite a few of them in different colours and just put them in a wee pack, because they come in so handy for Christmas cards. just for filling in elements. Oops, I wasn't even in shot there. Just for filling in elements. Now the die does have little spotty bits for the top of the eyes, but I've lost it. So I'm going to grab some gold. I've got goldenrod stickles here, so I'm just going to add the eyes in with that. Okay. And then just to make sure that there's a wee bit of continuity, I'm just adding a wee spot into the centre of all the snowflakes. Like that. And that'll be it done. It just has to be attached onto a card base now. And it's nice and simple, there isn't loads of elements. You could do, what, 20 of them in an hour, easy. Once you just die cut out all your squares. This was a Spellbinders Labels die. Again, can't remember what number. This was an X-Cut die. Normalia. It is a Nelly Snellen die, and it's the basic squares, and they're not expensive. I think I paid maybe £7, and there's something like 9 or 10 dies in it, and it was the largest square, and it just means that you're not having to stand and cut or use your ruler and your X-Acto knife. You can just die cut them all out and get them all done in a winner. And the same with your wording, just run them through the die cut, as many as you want to do, and just sit down and do them all in one sitting, and they're all done. Okay, so I hope that's gave you some sort of ideas for quick Christmas cards. And as I said, you could do different coloured parcels. You could sit and do these on a separate day easily if you're sitting doing nothing, or even if you want to do it with the kids, let the kids help you. They could use old Christmas paper to wrap round these wee squares. Just cut them, or cut your squares down, lay your bit of paper on top of it with a bit of glue, turn it over and just trim round, and that's you got a perfectly cut present. Put it on your card and they're ideal. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.